And with that, I would yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Texas, Mr. McCaul.
The gentleman is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First, let me thank the gentleman from Alabama for his leadership on this solemn occasion. This is an important day for Mr. Rangel, for the Congress, but most importantly for the American people. As a ranking member during the Rangel adjudicatory proceedings, and as a former federal prosecutor in the Public Integrity Section of the Department of Justice, I take this responsibility very seriously. And let me be clear, no member asked for this assignment, but we accept our responsibility here today for no other reason than to protect the honor, integrity, and credibility of this great institution. The American people's confidence in us is at historic lows. They want their elected representatives accountable for their actions, just as they are held accountable as private citizens. And today, we have an opportunity to begin a new era restoring the trust of the American people. The committee agreed on 12 of the 13 counts, finding that he violated multiple rules of the House and federal statutes, including the most fundamental code of conduct, which states a member of the House shall conduct himself at all times in a manner that shall reflect credibility on the House. And credibility is exactly what is at stake here. The very credibility of the House of Representatives itself before the American people. Most egregiously, the committee found that Mr. Rangel failed to pay his income taxes for 17 years. And this, while serving as chairman of the committee that writes the tax laws for the nation. What kind of message does this send to the average working man or woman who plays by the rules and struggles every day to pay their own taxes? Mr. Rangel also solicited contributions from corporations, foundations, and lobbyists who had business before his committee to build a school bearing his name. I have consistently opposed members of Congress naming monuments after themselves. The committee recommended the most severe punishment available both upon the facts and the precedent. This sanction is both rare and historic. Founding Father John Adams said that moral authority and character increases as the importance of the position increases. In his letter to the Speaker, Mr. Rangel stated that as chairman of Ways and Means, he is to be held to a higher standard of propriety. I agree. Mr. Rangel failed to hold himself to this higher standard, and the American people deserve better. And while I sincerely feel for Mr. Rangel, as a human being, I feel more strongly that a public office may have 15 more seconds.
Yield another 30 seconds.
The gentleman is recognized for 15 seconds.
While I feel for him as a human being, I feel more strongly that a public office is a public trust. And Mr. Rangel violated that trust. The Speaker challenged us to enter into a new era of transparency and accountability. Let us begin today. Let justice be served. Let us begin to enter into a new era of ethics to restore the credibility and integrity of this House, the People's House. And with that, I yield back.